Hello everyone, I'm Major Jip, and this is a very sad Xbox One. So I picked this up at a sale, paid about 40 bucks for it. It did come with a power supply that works, so it was almost worth that. But this Xbox itself is very bad. It honestly looks like it was dipped in seawater. I don't know if it was flooded or what. Looks fine from this angle. But you can kind of tell once you look in there, there's all rust. It rattles. That's usually not a good sign. And it's dripping whatever this is. So, I guess let's get into it. Now, I'm not going to be very careful with the disassembly of this Xbox, because I don't think it's going to live. I didn't try powering it up because I'm not fully certain as to what's rattling around inside. So let's pop these out. Some of this is going to be out of focus. There's not too much I could really do with that. If you want to watch a proper video of disassembling an Xbox, I'm sure someone else has a better video than this. I'm going to try my best to not mark it up, because, I mean, I don't know, maybe the case will be worth something. Oh, the label's messed up. I don't know if that was open before or just messed up. Alright. Pop that. I know there's a wire connecting up front. I'm going to try not to break it. Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, well, that's what we have to deal with. This front panel is, oh, I just broke that one. Let me try to not rip it. Alright, top cover's off. Yeah, that's some of that rust there. And there it is on the back. You can see it kind of spilled through those two. Disk drive looks fine from the outside. 500 gigabyte hard drive. That actually looks fine. So, did this just have something spill from the top? There's what I'm assuming is salt. These ports are all rusted. I might actually take this board and wash it in the sink with some soapy water in an attempt to clean off whatever I can. I don't have much faith that it's going to work. I feel like I'm going to break the threads. Oh, I broke the screw. Oh well. That might pose an issue. Nope. Nope, it's coming out. What else is holding it in place? Oh. Well, that's why I couldn't get the screw out. It rusted straight through. Well, okay, it didn't rust through, but it went in and rusted around there. Alright, so after a lot of fighting, I got the X-clamp off, and that's what it looks like underneath. So let's do the grand reveal. It might not come out nicely because, well, there's an awful lot of rust around it. Yeah, that didn't come off nicely at all. What happened there? Oh, this just gets more and more fun. Alright, so for a start, thermal paste is still somewhat liquidy. It's got a whole bunch of dust of some sort. Now this is interesting. Okay, so there is up close with it. I don't know how this happened, but one way or another, it actually got in between the fins of the heatsink and pressed them apart. That is interesting. And it's just... So, let's pop the fan off. And there it is from the top. That is so bizarre. Any comments as to what might have caused that? Well, leave it in the comments. I'm very curious. That is horrible. While I'm zoomed in, let's take a better look at the main board. So overall, I see down here there's a couple of capacitors that have split open. These two split open. That one rusted straight off of the board. These look like they've split open. That one has a very clear split. Yeah, that one's... there's like nothing left on that. So suffice to say, this thing's never going to work again. Oh, that surface mount resistor just popped off. Right there. I just touched it. There's some burn marks around this coil. Looks like some corrosion underneath this RAM chip. So I'm not even gonna bother attempting to clean this board. This is clearly just too far gone. And I mean, honestly, launch edition Xbox Ones aren't really worth all that much to begin with. The only other thing that might be worth looking at is seeing if this hard drive looks damaged at all. Because I'm sure you could reformat these drives to be used with a Windows PC. I mean, it's all pointless. I'm never going to use this on a computer anyway. 500 gigs isn't that much, and I wouldn't trust it. But I am curious if the main board of the hard drive looks okay. Yeah, the back of the hard drive looks clean. I guess I'll just guess I'll just mark this as X. Oh, it's not working. My Shopee failed. So at least I'll know in my hard drive box where that came from. So I guess that's that. Just an autopsy of an Xbox One that was completely destroyed by, I'm assuming, salt water. So if you have any idea what would have caused that, feel free to let me know, because I'm genuinely curious. I would have thought it was flooded because it was corroded on the top and the bottom, but the hard drive and stuff don't seem to be corroded, so it's more like water spilled through the top. So I'm assuming salty water, soda maybe. Something must have spilled in through the fan and just mixed in everywhere. I hope you enjoyed watching. Major Jip, signing out.